Welcome to yet another great installment of Younger Life Live. Good morning, I'm Rick Federici.
And I'm Mary Anthony.
It is a great day to be alive. The after fallout. Did you have a good Father's Day weekend?
We did. More importantly, did you? I want to know I want to know how it went for you.
Well, I will tell you.
Did you get spoiled and pampered all day?
I got spoiled, pampered. I ate healthy, but I also ate a little crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I have to be honest with you. But it was great to see family, friends. My daughters were just amazing as they always are. And I have to say, it was just one of those wonderful, wonderful times of your life where, you know how it is. I lost my father 15 years ago. God rest his soul. And I think about him every day. And I know there's a lot of people out listening or viewing, whether it's on youtube.com or listening to our radio partner, WIMS at AM 1420, that may not have a father figure or have unique circumstances. That being said, I'm always thinking about my dad, and it's tough because he actually passed away on Father's Day weekend 15 years ago. On Father's Day weekend. It was the day before Father's Day. So it's kind of one of those that just grabs your heart and yanks it and throws it out. And we've chatted about grieving before. But on the spin side of that, it was awesome this year. I got to do a lot of neat things outside of the normal gigs, bonding with family. I did get it, and I have to tell you this, Wimpy Ricky. Okay, went out with Norma. We tried to get on the bikes, and I'm going to tell you, I love you bike stop in Michigan City. It was a scorcher. It was.
And, you know, there's a lot of humidity in the air. So it makes it so difficult to really do anything really physical outside. I mean, we swam a lot this weekend.
Awesome.
And that's about as much as we could do. But, you know, I love a night swim or an evening swim.
That's me.
That's my favorite.
Love that.
I feel like then I don't have to worry about sunscreen. You know, I don't have to worry about the kids getting burnt or anything.
Agree.
So that's my favorite time to swim. So we waited until late afternoon yesterday to swim. And so then we swam in the late afternoon and evening, and it's a beautiful way to wrap up your day, honestly.
Did your hubby have a good time?
He did, and he got to, he's been on 12-hour mids, so that's rough. But he did get to come. We grilled out at my parents and swam, and it was a nice time. And all the kids, got to swim their butts off, and it was nice. It was a lot of fun, and we came home tired, and that was nice.
Do the kids have a special name for your parents, being that their grandparents is like Nana or Grandma?
It's Nan. My mom is Nan or Nana.
Okay.
They've always just said Nan. They just shorten it. And Papa.
Papa. Very cool.
Yeah.
That had to be a nice surprise for him too,
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was great. And they love it, and it's a lot of fun. So it was a really nice time, nice day. We had we actually did have lots of fruits and lots of vegetables and grilled good Polish sausage and burgers on the grill too, and
sounds good.
It was just a very nice, well-rounded, lots of picking, and it's cute because you swim and you're starving. Honestly, it does. So the kids ate, and then they swam, and then of course they're eating again before we leave, and it's nice. It's great, and everybody leaves tired. I took my dogs. My dogs love to swim, and it's funny. My male, that's the oldest dog, Finley, he's 6. So he loves to swim. He always has. The other one, Clara, she's a baby.
How cute.
Clara, yeah. She's not quite 1, but so this is her first summer and the first experience with the pool. She doesn't want to jump in or anything, but once you get her in, she loves it, and she swims all over. Her little face, she's a dachshund, a little weenie dog. So her little face is up in the air and she's all over the place. And they're so smart. They know. My parents have an in-ground pool, but it has a liner, so we don't want them by the edge because they have sharp claws. So we'll say stairs, and they'll swim right back to the stairs and get out. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute.
Wow.
And the kids get so excited when they're in.
You're a pretty good parental unit there to those dogs.
They
really listen to you when you say stairs?
Oh, yeah. You say stairs, and they'll look and swim right to the stairs and get out. That's how they get out.
I saw yesterday. We went on a really nice evening walk. Speaking of waiting for the sun to go down.
It was gorgeous once the sun went down like that.
It was totally cool because in the early part of the day, early, we took Norma's father, Enrique, out for breakfast. So it was Norma and her father. Her brother turned 50 yesterday.
Oh, how exciting.
All at the same time. So we surprised everybody and got reservations for breakfast.
Oh, how nice.
And it was cute because... And my brother-in-law, Dave, and his wife are avid riders. So they do nothing under, when they ride, they do 35, 40 miles all the time.
Wow.
So they are they look good.
Yeah.
Dave was an ex-Army dude, but as the years have gone by, even though he's a good looking young man, he's like any guy with that little
he's
Buddha belly.
Right.
Right.
It's just real life.
It is.
Okay.
So everybody was funny. Everybody was ordering the spinach, like omelets. I mean,
Yum.
everybody was eating healthy. I had like a side of fruit. Then I had my eggs. And I mean, it was just really, really a good time. But I will tell you, so after we ate breakfast, Norm and I had a fit in church somewhere, with Devin and stuff. So I'm like, okay, thinking to myself, they all came back over.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I wasn't like watching the time, but it was like one of those things where it was like, I
Yeah.
was watching the time.
Right.
Because I'm like, I only have 3 masses to get to. So we ended up going to the early afternoon, but it was like, 11:30 in the morning mass. So we'd gotten breakfast out of the way. They came over. We did little presents and fun stuff there. So we go to mass, but before we go to mass, we go and get a bunch of stuff for the front of our house, new flowers and some outdoor lights.
That's nice.
So we get all that ready to go. And it's the cool lights that you stick in the ground that pulls in the solar energy.
Yeah.
So we have this cute little area.
That
I
is
mean,
so
I really
nice.
used my time wisely, went to mass, which was absolutely wonderful. And, but as we were, proceeding to do that, and we could talk about this a little bit later, but I ripped out bushes again.
Oh, you did again? Oh my goodness.
But it was hot, like you said.
It was, it actually, can be dangerous heat. I love the summer. I love the heat. I love when they tell you it's going to be good and hot. But I also know realistically we have to limit what we're doing outside to a point to make sure everybody, one, nobody gets sunburned, and two, to make sure that everybody's okay, stays well hydrated. That's tough. And I, once again, was absolutely not as productive as you. We just had a nice, relaxing day. We did. We had
You were exercising.
We had a nice, relaxing day, like I said, until we left to my parents in the early afternoon. And I said, it felt good for a change to catch up on a few things at home and
Was there any
actually
sleep
put
catching
away
up on?
some laundry. No sleep catching up on, but put away laundry because, I'm a wash, dry, tosser kind of gal. We come and go so much that I'll let it build up until I say, okay, there's a mountain of laundry here. We better get this put away. So
I need everybody's help here.
Oh, yeah. Well, and everybody has to. Please, there's too many. And the kids are big enough to put away their own clothes. The boys, of course I do. But they help, and it's nice. So we got a lot of that done, and that felt good. Then I'm in a much better mood. I'm a much nicer mom when I feel like I've gotten a couple things done. Yeah. And the rest of the day, then we just kind of enjoyed, like I said, outside and at my parents and visiting. And it was a really good time. The kids swam a few hours and then decided to get out and then played catch in the backyard and kickball and, just really nice. But by evening, it was absolutely beautiful. And to sit in the shade as the sun was going down, there were more shaded areas, obviously, outside. To sit in that, there was a nice little breeze. I said, man, now it doesn't even feel hot at all. It was just perfect. It was an absolutely beautiful evening. So.
Well, what was kind of cute, and you were talking about your dogs, we went out for our night walk, and I said, I just want to get in one more walk before it's all crazy and before it stops. And it was the cutest thing because we went past a local ice cream shop. And of course, Devin says, Dad, can I? And I said, sure, whatever you want. Let's grab it. So we got fruit smoothies, which I know they may not be, they're supposed to be good for you, but the calorie count on there was like 190.
Oh, that's
and they
nothing
supposedly
though,
make it
honestly.
with fresh fruit. Now, I don't know how real that is, but it tasted really, really good. So I did like a strawberry banana one. But the cutest thing, you were talking about your dogs. I didn't realize this local ice cream shop had a little ice cream dish for doggies.
That's darling.
That is love
darling.
it. And I miss my dog so much that you're just like,
okay, I have to tell you, I'm going to have to Google to see if it's this week, but I did recently hear that coming up, it's all about pet adoption kind of thing. And I thought, ooh, we should go to the shelter or something. But then it's too sad for you right now.
No.
I think it is. Well, you'll end up taking one home. I'll end up taking one home. I do not need to talk.
Here's the situation.
My husband would kill me.
As my wife would kill me.
Yeah.
So together we would be killed.
That's okay.
You're sleeping in the doghouse.
It's funny. It's funny. It's one of those things, again, you just act and apologize later.
Yes, you do. You beg for forgiveness later.
Yes,
That's what you're trying to tell me.
That's funny.
That's a perfect Rick Federici excuse on a lot of stuff. Devin's been asking again for dog.
It's time then.
And Devin's asking for a dog. Carly's asking for a dog. And I keep saying to everybody, guys, it's not, hi, Mary Gelati, I love you. She looks nice and refreshed.
Oh, she always looks
great.
nice.
But everybody's asking for a dog, and it's just like, it's tough because it's like, guys, it's mom and I.
I know.
We're at a different stage of our lives. I love dogs.
Absolutely. You know, and that's what's nice about, this is a little off topic, I realize, but that's what's nice about doing a rescue type thing. You can get an adult dog where you're not having to start from the puppy phase, and you miss out on a lot of cute things, you know, but you really can. There's there are so many dogs that need good homes. I mean, pets in general.
I feel like I'm a good guy, and I maybe do have a good home, so maybe we can think about that.
Oh, I think
I got to tell you, though, I like babies. I love little dogs, like when they're little
like
babies.
Puppies.
Oh.
Well, you know, it's funny because we had rescued an adult dog once, and my daughter said, you know, that's nice, but you miss those really cute, funny things. Because, you know, we have so many pictures of our dogs. I mean, they're with the kids and everything.
They're like children.
They are. They're our furries. That's what I say. They're our furry babies.
Furries.
You know, so there's lots of pictures of them as babies, and, you know, you miss that when you do rescue an older dog. But the benefit to that, too, is you're not dealing with the chewing. Some of them are not necessarily potty trained, but they're easier to potty train because they're past the puppy phase. They're very smart. And so there are perks to that, especially you have to, you know, realize your lifestyle and say, okay, are we going to be able to deal with the puppy, or is the puppy primarily going to be alone? We can't do that. So if you rescue a dog, sometimes that's easier. But
I would love to. Would you please set it up?
I would love to. If that's okay with you?
Absolutely.
You know, I even thought we could just go locally to the Humane Society. I know there's one right here in town.
If we bring this staff with, we're going to be in big trouble.
I know. I think that they're going to be wiped out of dogs.
Yeah.
That would be
this
funny.
This whole staff would go there between Sanders, Jackie, Mary, you, I.
Oh, yeah. It's just...
Everybody would go home with a puppy.
Well, hey, you know, it's just so sweet.
Bring that family back over that Younger Life Live crew.
No kidding. I know. It's a good thing. So I love the little spin on the ice cream for the dogs, though. I know we get my dog stuff when we go places like this. So that's a really, really cute idea.
I'm still like just baffled. I'd love to see. You have to video that when you go stairs.
Oh, really? I'd love
to see the little guy go to the stairs.
That's funny. Oh, yeah, they do great. They love it.
Did you train the dogs, or did Jeremy, or what?
Well, we just taught them that. My parents were paranoid the very first time we got our dog in that they could poke the liner, and it's extremely expensive to replace. And
I know.
So my parents were like, don't put the dog in the water. And I said, oh, please, we'll make sure.
No, hold on. Do it the right way, like you do it to your dad. Go ahead.
No,
Daddy.
No, I was like, oh, please, we'll take care of him. We're not gonna let him rip it. So that's when he was a baby, and you know, because he was a little dog, and our first little dog that we ever had, they knew we weren't going to let him go. So we were right on him. And every time he'd start to like go to the edge, we'd just say stairs, and like push him towards the stairs, and he'd get right on his own. And so that's just what he does.
Get up?
Oh, he climbs out.
Wow.
You know, he'll swim up till he can touch, which is, you know, like
yes.
You know, it's a step-in pool because it's an in-ground pool. Like the second stair down is where his feet will touch, and then he can get onto the next one and pull himself out. It's just cute. Now, my nieces and nephews are always wanting to just put him in. Like, he'll get in on his own. Our female won't yet. She's so little. He'll jump in. You'll say, come on, Finn, swim. And when he wants to, he'll just jump on in. We try to get him to use the stairs because I'm paranoid he's going to jump in the deep end. No one's going to know it.
Yes.
And then he'll tire out or something. But he's a very good swimmer. And again, my parents don't have a real large pool. It's an octagon in shape. So it's very it works well with the kids and the furries. You can always see them. You're not worried about a long pool where you might accidentally not see one at the other end or something.
I'm with you.
So they do well. We try to get to teach them to get in on their own. Our female, she hasn't gotten in on her own except one time she got on the stairs when I was on the stairs to get in, but she hasn't leaped in at all yet. She's not that brave. She'll get there. She likes it and it's fun. All the kids love the water. You know, they've always been around it, so they're very good with it. And we don't push them. Even they all go through a phase. I swear they all go through a phase where they become afraid of the water. And it's usually around 2-ish, I think. It seems to be around 2 that they just get worried. And if they get scared, fine, then don't get in. Eventually they'll get in. They'll get in on the stairs and just sit there. And they're all, you know, as babies or as, you know, toddlers, they wear these things that they're called a puddle jumper. I know that sounds funny. They're not like a life jacket.
Right.
Life jackets tend to make them float so they're face up, and that makes them nervous because it wants to push them on their back.
Yes.
And I understand why it's a life-saving, obviously, life jacket, but that scares them to death when they're trying to swim and play. They just keep floating onto their back, and that scares them. So we don't do those. We've tried arm floaties, of course, and we do that.
They're okay.
But I don't trust them as much. They make me more nervous. And the
How
kids'
about the
arms
rings?
are right up. Well,
Or is that the same thing where you're up?
well, the ring, like an inner tube,
Yeah.
like a ring. I'm afraid they'll fall through it. You know,
Ooh, that's a good
so
point. Yeah.
so what we do is there's this thing called the puddle jumper. It buckles in the back, and it is it goes around their front and buckles in the back, but it's like at chest level, and then there's attached to it are arm things that they're not actual blow up. They're not blow up, but they're
cool.
it's a
They're like
flotation
that
device
foam-
that
yeah, I
go
know
around
exactly
it
what
goes
you're talking
around
about.
the
Sure.
arms and around the chest, so they really can't go under.
I love it.
You know, but they can actually swim, and it's really good practice for them to learn how to use
That's
the
a
water.
great piece of
That's
information.
That's what we have done for years, and the kids really respond well to them. So the younger ones, if they do go through that phase where they're afraid, it doesn't matter. They're in a puddle jumper, and if they fall in or get in on purpose, they're fine. Even the 4-year-olds, my 4-year-old and my nephew that's 4, we make wear them even if they want to just play outside of the water. We say that's fine, but just wear it just in case you were to fall in or slip in. There's a lot of kids.
I'll agree.
And you know, my sister and I each have 5 children, so there's 10 kids, and that's if we have no other extras, which is not often. So just to make sure that they are fine, we make them wear them. And of course, anyone younger than that, but the older kids are all
You
good.
and your sister are saints.
Oh no, it's a blast.
What's your sister's name?
Stacy?
Sister Stacy and
Yeah.
Sister Mary.
Yeah, you know what? It's definitely not.
They're so
You
cute.
you would say that until you hear us yelling at the side of the pool. We're loud. We're a loud family.
Well,
I would be
could
lying
never
if I
imagine you ever screaming loud.
I would be lying if I said that we're not the ones saying, knock it off, you know, don't do that, move, you know, but
She's
still.
being mellow right now.
Yeah, that's my
But you know
quiet.
what? You're an awesome mom, and
We
I think
love it.
That's
It's
what I'm
fun.
saying. You enjoy life. You enjoy your family.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to throw out there with Younger Life. You know, just some of these tidbits of information though, are very good because a lot of the folks, you know, we were chatting, you and I offline, coming into Younger Life today about the air quality alert that we all ran into over the weekend in Southwest Michigan, Northwest Indiana,
Yeah.
and the Chicagoland area alone. And I know we stream around the world, but anybody that's out there, this air quality alert and or different things, you really have to be in tune.
You do have to pay
You do.
attention to it, and you know, watch your kids and your pets. You know, be conscious
Absolutely.
of that, and know what's going on. Especially knowing that they're drinking is key. You don't want them to be chugging down juice or pop or something. They need to have a lot of water when
Right.
they're sweating like they are. And
Well,
it's
how
just
about the elderly? How about the
Absolutely.
wiser of years?
you know what I'm
saying?
absolutely just as important.
Way.
You know. And for ourselves too, because you think, oh, I'm fine, but no, you're not.
No.
Not in that kind of heat, that kind of humidity, you know. And about the water, another really good thing. Why I was thinking about the why this weekend. I know they're doing the dedication, the renaming, but they're doing, you know, trying to break that record.
They
for
will break it around the
I
world.
know, it's amazing. I love that.
Did you
for
hear
the
how many
Guinness
people they're
Book.
going to have?
How many?
38,000.
Wow, for the world's biggest swim lesson, which is a great.
Is that incredible?
I love it. When they were here and we were talking about it, that's been so long
Mm-hmm.
ago. I'm anxious to talk to them post the event. You know what I mean? I want to
We
talk
can
to them
get Ben
afterwards.
and Adam. Adam is their new aquatics director.
And you know what? We met him here that one time. He joined us, and he was so nice. I'd
Yep.
like to talk to him to see how it went afterwards. But the swim lesson—that's another great way if your kids are going to be around water to get
Yes.
them in. They do such a great job, you know, of getting people comfortable with the water and baby steps to do so. Versus,
Can I throw something into that, Mary,
Yes,
too, as
please.
well, which I think is equally as important. I know you agree as a parent, as a human being. They were talking about swimming lessons, but let's take a sidestep. The CPR lessons that they're now offering at the local Ys around
Right.
the area, where God forbid, you know, and I made
Accidents
this
happen.
comment. I didn't realize you need to be certified. You and I were just out with Younger Life, you know, at that big event, the scissors event.
yeah,
where
running
we
with
were doing
scissors
that.
and other things you shouldn't do. Right?
Thank you. And there were like 10 heads in a bag, and you and I are like, how are they doing that now? But you need to be certified every couple of years.
Every 2 years, I think, is your
Yes, and so
certification
that
expires.
is always something I would love to visit here on Younger Life.
Well, you
because
know,
that to me is so important.
Something I have in the works.
Life-saving.
I'm trying to work on. LaPorte Hospital offers a safe sitter course,
Beautiful.
and my oldest daughter, took it at 11, which is when you were allowed to, and we set it up with I talked to a couple of her closest friends, parents, and their kids wanted to take it too. So they stayed at our house, and it was a 2-day course. I took them each day, but they were CPR certified. They have emergency training, what to do in an emergency, and kind of how to go about it in a smart way. What happens if you feel actually uncomfortable with whoever you're babysitting's parents, or if people show up, just how to handle certain situations. It was such a fabulous class that I'm in the process now of signing up my other 2 that are old enough to take it. So, and my niece and nephew actually will be, are interested in taking it with my other 2 daughters. And I think it's something that everybody needs. So obviously, since my eldest daughter's CPR certification has expired, so she said, ask them if they offer a class just to re-up that, just to keep that good. And I said, that is a great point. I think it's fabulous. It's something everybody needs. We did that hands-only CPR with Sue Klebeck. It was such a lesson just learning on the doll itself. You know what I mean? Because this was now an inflatable doll. These are much more portable for teaching purposes. It's much easier. But it still gives you the feeling of how difficult it can be to actually make sure you're doing it with the right strength.
I agree. I think when you're in the moment, as you had suggested and are talking about, your mind is going in 10 different directions because you're worried about keeping someone alive or helping them.
You're just word. Right. And adrenaline kicks in, but you need to know what to do. And that's why these classes are so important. So I'm actually trying to get someone in from the Safe Sitter class, because I think it is just to tell us about it.
Well, why don't you Safe Sitter class? But then I think the other spin on it, if your daughter wouldn't mind, maybe we could have some of the young ladies that have gone through, or young people.
Yeah, I think that's a great point.
People in general. Is it a younger group there?
Oh, it is. They actually start at 11.
That's awesome.
Which I think is great, because it might not even be a case where your child is a babysitter, but say you have a 9 and an 11-year-old that might get off the bus and be home alone for a little while. They still need to know how to respond in an emergency.
Agreed.
And it doesn't, we all want to tell ourselves our kids know what to do. We've talked to them about 911. We've talked to them about don't let strangers in. But sometimes things happen. You never know. What if a sibling, trips and falls and for whatever reason, or chokes on a grape after school? I mean, something little. They need to know how to respond, not just 911. There's actual things they can do.
Well, think about to help broken bones, glass, all these different things that can transpire, like you said, an after-school type, application, or
you
whatever
never know.
it may be. You're absolutely right.
And given summertime, I know lots of students are home alone. Now, I'm not saying I'm not talking about a kindergartner, but I know lots of students are home alone.
I just want to let you know this. Jenny just said, Jackie and I are CPR certified, so if anything happens to either of you on the hopper race, we'll save you.
Good.
Does
Okay,
that
thank
mean
you.
that I get to do mouth to mouth? No, I'm just kidding.
That is funny. Uh-oh, look out, ladies. He's coming. He's going to be chasing.
Gosh.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to be chasing you guys down, and then fake. He's going to fake falling off and something wrong. So that's tomorrow, by the way, hopefully.
What?
So the weather seems as though it's going to cooperate.
How did I get suckered into this?
Because it's going to be fun.
Jackie, Jenny, and Dwayne are in tomorrow.
Today's our check-in Monday, but actually for the summer months,
right.
just to clear up any confusion, they have some camps and with vacations and holiday with 4th of July and stuff.
I wish you would talk to my people.
We're bumping to Tuesdays for the summer for now. And that was good with all of us. So that works out. But our hopper race is going to be tomorrow.
Jackie, I just want to let you know, and Jenny and Dwayne, I'm going to kick everybody's butt here.
I'm going to try, but I'm not going to talk big yet, because although I'm super competitive, I'm not going to talk too big yet.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show them. I'm going to put them to shame. Nope. We'll see. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. So,
well, why don't we? Do we have a cheering section coming tomorrow? Are you bringing your children with tomorrow?
I wasn't going to. I mean, I could, but I wasn't planning on it.
They could be like, Mom.
Really, they would say, "Get off! I want to turn."
Yes.
Now, it looks like fun.
Explain what these things are. How big?
Well, they're just the hopper balls. I haven't actually blown one up. I'm going to do it today. They're big, so I didn't want to take up a ton of room here.
Do you have the hopper balls with you?
I do.
Do you really?
I do. They're
in the car?
I do, and they all have their own pump. So
you're kidding me.
No, so they'll be ready.
Do you want to blow up the balls, like one of them, I'll jump around in it right now.
See, wouldn't it be? But then you have an advantage because now none of
Whoa.
us know.
Then
None
you
of
have
us
an
know
advantage.
what to do. I'll tell you, my sons have a little. My girls had one, and my boys have one. The
Okay.
little bitty ones.
I
you know,
that's why I was little.
they're so fun.
They're
So
great.
these are supposed to be
Those are great
adult size,
exercise.
and I think that's it. It's great exercise and fun, and I think it'll be entertaining to watch just because.
Who else is
which
participating?
grown-ups? Well, it's going to be the 5 of us. So Jackie, Jenny, Dwayne, you and I, and then I do have a 6th one in case Sanders wants to. Then it'll be 3 boys and 3 girls.
Sanders on a ball? Mm-hmm. That could be interesting. No, I'm just saying because, so are they big enough for big people like us? And I say big.
It's
meaning
adult. They're
adults.
adult. They're adult size is what they are. So we'll see.
Do you know how much fun those would be at a party?
I know. That's what I think. I think that's a blast.
Whoa.
it'll be fun.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting spanked already. No fear jumping ahead of time.
That's right. See, we won't blow them up for that reason.
Wow.
I after
Thank
the
Hey, when are we doing that?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Get over here. Get over here.
Tomorrow is the
Father
day.
Sanders. We have Sister Mary and Sister.
Yeah, whatever.
Your sister's name is what?
Stacy.
Stacy. Say hi on mic number 4 there, young man.
Mike number 4. What's up?
Hi. So we're going to be doing jumpy balls tomorrow.
Jumpy
Yeah.
balls.
Tomorrow
I know.
will be
I
our
was listening,
hobby
I'm like,
race.
What's up, man?
How big are these things?
I haven't blown one up yet. They're adult size, is what they say.
Adult-
So they should be adult size. I
Did
don't
you
know.
hear Jackie, Jenny, and everybody like on the other side? You guys can't get a jump ahead on this. Whoa.
Well, Rick wanted to
think-
try one
yeah,
out, and I
I'm gonna
said
do it right
no,
now.
he would have an advantage. So
Yeah,
we're-
but you
we're
get some
not-
practice time in.
No way,
No.
Jose.
No.
I'm going to kick your butt fair and square.
Did you hear this?
No,
I'll
I'm
give you the
saying I'm
impression
going to do
that I'm
my
gonna kick
very
your butt
best, and we'll
fair
see
and
what
square.
happens. There we go. That's
how-
my much more manly.
How was your Father's Day, stud?
Great.
Yeah?
Great. Yeah. Family time and
Yeah.
got to go over to the in-laws and do some more computer work for free. So that's
Oh.
Well, I said, look, he scored brownie points, though. You know, he's helping him
know
out.
Oh, me and the in-laws are really close, so it works.
That's
Well,
nice.
you know, that's really great. But, every once in a while, you know what you should say? The next time they want you to do something, just do with a fake cry, like a meltdown. Go, why? Every time I come over, I just want to
Yeah.
see you guys.
Just wanted to visit. That's funny.
But they load me up with cake and ice cream.
Oh,
and
my gosh. Look at that jug.
I know.
I
that-
wasn't kidding
what is
when
that,
I said
the-
my
the-
coffee.
the-
I told you it's my, look at
Bubba jug?
Bubba, my big Bubba mug. I was not
Holy
kidding.
cow, do you
I ran
realize-
back into the house after I forgot that today.
She has to flex her forearm muscles to lift that up.
you
Hey,
I
look,
realize-
I'm working out all the time, apparently.
You could, you could fit in that thing? Wow.
A whole lot of coffee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
But
that
you know,
like,
remember
what,
our
32
coffee study?
ounces?
I don't even know.
Holy
I don't
cow,
think it
that's
says it
big.
on here.
No, that's a big gulp of Bubba cups right there. That is.
I like it. I
What-
like my coffee.
What was your favorite thing of Father's Day?
Huh, let's see.
Food-wise.
I'm like dinner was good, but I didn't want to say dinner, so thank you for leading. I'm like, dinner was great. We had steak.
Ooh.
We had some ribs. There was broccoli.
Oh, yeah. There was
Yeah.
broccoli.
There was broccoli, asparagus. That's my new favorite thing.
Is it?
That's my new favorite
That's your
thing.
new favorite veggie?
Yes. Yes.
fascinating.
I cook it like I would a less seasoned steak.
Okay.
How? Can you tell me?
So high heat,
okay.
some butter, some garlic. You have to do the fresh minced garlic. No garlic in there. A little salt, little pepper, maybe some of that like Montreal steak seasoning.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you throw in you chop up your asparagus, pop it in there, high heat, saute it
on
around.
a hot skillet.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, mix it around really good. Just maybe 5 minutes or so. Not even. Let's call it 3 minutes or so. Just kind of get it going.
Really?
It just softens up just a little bit. It coats it in that nice little butter, puts in a little salt on it. Not too much, but man, it just comes
Can
out.
I-
Even the kids are like, give me more of that.
Really?
Can I
Yes.
throw something out there?
yes, please.
The asparagus. The other way, the Chef Brad way and some of the other ways, because we had it at the VIP for the Maple City Grand Prix.
See?
You take the asparagus and you grill it. And
Yeah.
like you said, it's about 3 minutes, but you brush it gently with the olive oil.
Yeah.
Sprinkle just a tiny bit of sea salt. Sprinkle just a little bit if you want to, the garlic powder.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're literally, and just a tiny bit of black pepper, tiny.
Yeah.
And you flip it. The only thing is you have to do it to perfection, as we all know, because once you get down to the stalk part of it,
Yeah.
like the top part that's kind of like looks like a tree,
Yeah.
that's always awesome until about 3/4 of the way. So the happy medium is from the 3/4 of the way down to the
Because you'll
back
get the
end.
tough ends
tough, yes,
down
or
at the
it's
bottom.
like shreddy.
Yeah.
Really? Like
You know,
celery?
It's
Like, yeah,
it's
I find
kinda,
celery to be-
yeah, it gets all
Yeah.
stringy in your
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah,
stringy.
that's why
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about celery for that reason. I just feel like
Oh, I love
You only
celery.
want the sweet tender shoots.
I just don't like it.
tender shoots.
It's just too stringy. I don't like it. But you know what, though? The reason I ask about the asparagus is because we had mentioned this on another show once. I read a really cute article that people do not try enough vegetables because they don't know how to prepare them.
You're right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And you know, and they're afraid to ask because this author, it was a humorous article, but she was saying, you know, nobody really wants to sound like they don't know what they're talking about, so they don't want to say, I have no clue how to make that. But if you do that and ask someone, find out, you might find yourself really enjoying so many more of these foods that are so good for us.
Can I throw this out there?
And I'm definitely one of those people that don't know.
Well, a lot of us. You have to experiment because over the weekend you were talking about what we had. On a side note, you know, we made some stuff that, like the Italian sausage. I didn't have bread with it, but on the side burner, of course, Ricky Federiki's favorite, the 3 peppers, the minced garlic, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah.
But you take all that together, but you could throw in there like your broccoli and some of the other stuff, and then all of a sudden, I'm literally eating that as a dish.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, some people
Totally
will put it on their sausage or steak or whatever it may be. But I can't believe you said that. I'm so all about the asparagus and some of these other things where I could eat that all day.
Well, you know, on the grill too, it brings out so many flavors of the vegetables and fruits that people grill.
Now, speaking of people not wanting to say things that they can't do, it reminded me that I make myself forget that I want to do this only because I don't want to take the time to look it up or ask anyone. Does anyone know how to cook an eggplant or how to prepare an eggplant?
I do not.
I love eggplant.
I love it.
So do I.
I'll do eggplant parmesan. I'll go to a restaurant
my God,
and
so
I'll order it. And I'm like, this is great. It's like a substitute for veal or meat or chicken.
I agree.
It's so good. But then I go to the store and I see an eggplant sitting there and I'm like, man, I'm leaving that.
How in the world does it get to that?
Yeah, well, how does it
this?
get? I'm like, do you skin it?
Is there a magic spell?
What do you do?
I have no idea.
It's funny you bring that up because there are times where I'll have an eggplant sandwich and they put on that eggplant the Parmesan, you know, like the cheeses, like whether it's an Italian cheese, the melted like a provolone, mozzarella.
Yeah.
But I sometimes will take like one piece of the bread off because I'm trying to stay away from the breads. But man, I could eat that all day.
Yeah, if I could figure out how to prepare it, I'd eat more eggplant.
219-861.
Well, there's a good lesson. That's a good in-house thing. Do you know what we need? We need one of those little. You know, we've had
chef.
Well, we've had chefs. Yes. When they come and they bring that little burner.
Oh yeah.
That would be awesome for us to practice our own little lessons.
There you go.
Look at her.
There it is.
I'm all about learning.
YoungerLife production crew. Brought to you by. Whoa!
Hey, there's a noise.
Okay.
Do you skin it?
Please ask Sanders when you're buying asparagus. Hold on.
I got cabbage tails too, so I like cabbage.
I know you like
That's
cabbage.
my new
I remember
thing. See, that's my new.
been
Please
your,
ask Sanders
go-to
when you're
for
buying
that.
asparagus. Don't you want to make sure it is green? Aren't you supposed to stay away from white ends? I'll bring a recipe for eggplant tomorrow.
Excellent.
Jackie.
See, she's so good. See,
Yes.
again, this is something she really enjoys, though. Whereas myself,
Dr. Jackie.
I mean, when it comes to food, you know, she's all about trying new things and really experimenting. I'm more like, oh, what am I going to make? I need
say
to go
we
to
have a new
something I
name
already
for
know.
Jackie. Okay, we're not doctors. You, myself, Sanders.
No.
She could be the doc of food.
Okay.
We call her DJ for short. Dr. Jackie. DJ.
DJ's in the house.
That's funny. That's funny. I think that it's fascinating. I hope that one day I enjoy spending more time, you know, trying to figure those things out because I think it's so true. I loved the article because it was funny, but also because it is true. Many of us do not try some of these vegetables because not that we think it's going to be gross or we're afraid to try things and say, how in the world do you
How do you get it
make
prepared?
that?
Wait,
Yeah.
can I throw this out there? Whether it was Steve and his lovely lady that came and
Yes,
made stuff in
Lydia,
the studio.
right.
Lydia, thank you. Whether it was Chef Melody, whether it's Chef Brad.
Right.
Think about it. Whether it was the whole event that LaPorte Hospital had over at our local Blue Chip, where it was all about healthy foods, until you're able to not only sample them, but watch them prepare.
That's it.
Once you see that, you know, it's kind of cool.
Well, it's extremely intimidating if you are not a lover of experimenting in the kitchen. I know, you know, like with Chef Brad, when he brought the tofu, I would never have bought tofu to make it
Ever.
because I would,
Never.
I still
No, seriously.
No, I'm with
don't
you.
know
No.
that I would make it because I don't know how to. But with him, watching
he was
him
so good.
prepare it, He's amazing, and it really tasted like fajita meat. It was interesting to me that he made us try it raw and know that it tastes like an eraser.
Yeah.
And then to have him however he prepares it, it takes on that flavor of those seasonings.
Absolutely
It's a sponge in that sense, and it was very, very good. So
wait, isn't it time for Chef Brad, Chef Melody, and all the chefs to come back?
I think so.
One by one?
I think it's that time.
I think it's absolutely that time. Let's have a couple different food days and try things out. I actually tried to call a couple of local restaurants to find out if we could have some discussion on healthier options and samples, of course. So we'll see if that ever pans out.
Hi, my name's Mary Anthony. I'm with Younger Life. I love the idea. Now, could you bring samples?
Yeah. So we'll see if that ever works itself
That's
out.
why we like you.
Because I'm not afraid to call and say that.
Bring stuff, yeah.
You're the organized one of the bunch.
Oh, please. So anyway, I do think it is a valid point about trying new things. I'm glad you did. So what turned you on to the asparagus as far as how did you first take that on?
That is a great question. I'm thinking,
you've had it here before.
Uh-huh.
And you had it. Oh, you had it out at I don't know, maybe at Maple City. I don't know.
Well, I've been on this kick for maybe the whole year, really. Good. Somewhere in January, it wasn't a resolution. Just so you know, I don't do that because my failure rate's too high.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. So, but maybe around January, someone just exposed me to asparagus again, and I'm like, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
If you did it like this, it would taste better to me. And I didn't tell them that, it's in my head. And I tried it, and I'm like, this is not bad. And all of a sudden, a new vegetable. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
And your kids are welcoming that one because I like that. I
kids
know the
love
cabbage you said you're not.
The cabbage has been years. That's
been you, but they're not as crazy about it, right?
No, they like asparagus more than they like cabbage. Yeah. But then I sneak the cabbage in,
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
And you're a little sneaker in her, too.
I am. I sneak kale and spinach into a lot of stuff, but that's because they don't even know it. That's no big deal.
Where my kids turned me onto it, and we talked about it here, the shakes that they would make, and you never know. I mean, they're like, Dad, we're throwing kale, we're throwing spinach. I'm like,
you don't even know. No, you certainly don't. You definitely don't even know.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's nice, too. And, again, when you're having anything that has lettuce in it, you can cut up spinach and kale. They don't even know the difference.
You won't know. Yeah.
It's right in there. They don't even know. You know what I mean? And so they're getting a lot of vitamins that way. And so are we.
You have a good vinaigrette or a good dressing on that too.
Do you know what? I'm a weirdo. I don't like dressing.
Sophisticated taste.
Really?
What's that?
I am a weirdo. I don't eat dressing. No dressing.
What do you have in your salad?
Nothing.
Just
salad.
Really?
Ooh, that's a little bit.
I like all kinds of different lettuces and spinach and kale. And I like carrots and peas, and I like a little bit of bacon in mine. Not a lot, but a little bit. A little bit of cheese. I love to have egg whites in my salad. I think that it adds not just protein, but it's delicious.
Hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, my goodness.
I like eggs in my salad, yeah.
Oh, it's so good like that.
Can I tell you what I tried over the weekend? Turkey bacon, which I don't really have, but it was very, very good. People are like, okay, turkey, whatever. But there's also like these chicken patties if you're looking for something different to try that, you have to really look at the calories and the fat and the cholesterol.
Yes.
But a lot of the places where you would go to eat, whether it's breakfast or lunch or dinner, they totally have breakdowns now.
You can get a chicken burger. It's chicken, but you can grill it like a burger. Yeah. It's amazing, and they are absolutely amazing.
Turkey burgers, people would laugh at.
Turkey burgers are delicious.
I am a turkey burger kid.
They're delicious.
I love them better sometimes than the real meaty ones.
I like to mix the meat sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah,
and that's perfect. It really is. It's a great way to.
Just reduce a little bit of the bad stuff. You put 2 parts turkey, 1
Doesn't
part.
that sound good right about now, guys?
Yeah, I mean it always does. Go. We're always talking good food. So
Jackie's in the other room going, with the thumbs up.
So we do have a very busy week. I mean, as far as here week, going, we've got all kinds of stuff going on, and so tomorrow's our hopper day, and I think I'm still.
She has 6 balls, and what I want to tell you is, you might be the 6th ball.
You might be then we'd have 3 boys and 3 girls.
I want in.
Race. There you go. See,
really? Let's do this.
And well,
how are we going to do this though? Are we Skyping it?
Well, I think what we're going to.
I'll just wear a camera on my head as I'm bouncing.
A GoPro.
Make these cameras. See if we could get one of these cameras. I figured right out here, right outside.
Well, here's what happened here.
Hold on, we got the master.
This what we'll do.
The master of the Stratocaster.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'll go ahead. We'll start the race. I'll win. Come back in here and film the rest of you.
If we're going based on that, it'll be me over the rest. I'm kidding. I don't know that I'm really that. I really don't know. I might be a terrible hopper.
I know. Who knows?
Fall right over backwards.
I'm gonna fall on my face. I know it's gonna happen. I know it's
gonna
gonna
funny.
Happen.
So we'll see.
This is great.
So it'll be fun. Tomorrow we're doing that, and we are going to be trying a little bit of foods tomorrow. Remember when we discussed the healthier version of popsicles, kind of the.
Why? Who's making those?
Me.
Oh my gosh!
The
really?
healthier version of I don't.
Well, it's not. It's not actually a popsicle. It's more like a fruit bar.
Okay.
Ooh.
But they're. It's a good.
You gonna bring the recipes with you?
Yeah, they're Weight Watcher recipes. I had read them in a magazine.
And you tried them and you like them?
I haven't tried them at all. I didn't want to come in with a biased opinion. I just want to. I want to make them, and so we can all,
Give it a shot together.
This is Sanders and I. Oh, those taste like this. Oh, those taste.
But I think we really talked about making like full bars, but I think that the best way so we can try them all is to put them in like an ice. An ice tray.
I agree.
So we can each try
get a little sample there.
Yeah, get a sample of all of them.
In with the
I haven't ever done it. Again, I've not ever done it. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Can I tell you that's the way that we would do it? Is you
plastic wrap over the top.
Plastic wrap over the top. You let it chill for a little bit, and then you poke it
with
about halfway through. Toothpicks.
Oh, okay.
And then when you're ready to do it, you take the little plastic off, and then each person you pop,
and it's on a frozen thing on the
with your kids. We used to do it.
Yeah.
We used to make it's funny you bring that up. Orange juice and the healthier juices.
Well, it's fun. The kids have even we
it,
have little popsicle molds.
The molds, yeah.
Only a little 4-pack or 6-pack. The kids would do, pop. Let's make a root beer one. Let's do a Kool-Aid one. Like not necessarily healthier than a normal popsicle, but just fun. They enjoyed that. But this is supposed to be a lot healthier and a couple different flavors. I'm interested to try. The strawberry basil sparks my interest the most.
Strawberry basil.
But there's
Where did
actually
we get that
one
from? Didn't we just try that somewhere?
No, I read it last time.
Yes.
Last time our Younger Life challengers joined us for our check-in.
That's what it was.
We discussed it, and I said that I was going to make them. So we'll see.
And this is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.
So we've got that tomorrow.
Bouncy
That's what I was saying.
balls
We've got a very busy week. Wednesday we have special guests coming in to talk about. We're always talking about goal setting.
Yes.
This is, we're talking about goals again, and actually, Mrs. Milo. Mayor Blair Milo's mother has set a personal physical fitness goal, and we're going to discuss that. So that's exciting.
By the way, I want to throw this out there
inspiring.
too. She's a very well-rounded individual.
Yeah.
She is, they're all musicians in that family. She's very, very active, and I want to bond with her on so many levels because it's interesting to see Mayor Milo, who's a young professional, what she does, obviously, with everybody else. I love this.
It's going to be great. That'll be good. So that's Wednesday. Thursday, the theater group. Remember, you were
phenomenal.
You guys called me live and said what day could they give in. So Thursday,
we called her live and they were singing her on the air.
It was awesome. It was
like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
It was great. So they're going to join us Thursday.
And they're going to talk about, the reason why I thought this was pretty cool, not only because of the groove of the Younger Life Live vibe, but these guys are so into performance art. They're all, I would say 80% of the group is college bound this year. And so to see these guys active in what they do in their schedules and how crazy
the passion they have for it, I think, is what's
right.
really moving, and something that we've talked about. There's so many different ways to stretch our brains and of course our bodies, but our brains too. We want to keep that brain younger as long as we can,
They were so
and I think
loud.
This is perfect. Yeah.
They were so loud and they were in here that they were crazy fun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we have
really
to have
cool.
a bit. And we called Mary and I'm like, don't swear. Like, cause we're like, we call her, poor Mary, what do you want?
No. It was fine. And it was really neat. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be, that'll be a lot of fun. And then Friday, we're going to actually, we're going to be talking about the nursing program at PNC's.
Yeah.
Or PNW.
PNW.
There it is.
So it's exciting. Lots of busy week. And, really our next couple weeks going into the 4th, it's
going to be
jam-packed,
crazy.
So
and then I just want to remind folks that you are going to be out live at the LaPorte County Fair in Indiana. It's in LaPorte, Indiana. She'll be out live the actual whole week of the fair with doctors while it's happening. That are going to be played the next day, and then we're going to do an encore presentation of it a few weeks later.
And even
Which
before
is
that,
great.
today I definitely wanted to remind people that today the LaPorte County Public Library, it's their Pack-a-Sack. They do these on Mondays in the summer. This year, because the renovation's going on at the library, it will be on the lawn of the Civic. But today's is all about fitness, health and fitness, and they're even having a mini obstacle course, kind of like it's set up. So of course my family's favorite show is American Ninja Warrior.
Woo!
So
Love that show.
the kids love it, and it's a
I
great.
can see why it would be.
Well, it's fun.
Love that show.
Absolutely. And it's really cool. So this course is just, of course, it's just a mini thing going to be set up. But my kids were going because they're...
To see some of these dude and dudettes, to see some of these people that are just ripped.
Yeah.
I mean, how they're just using their body strength to just...
It always fascinates me
It's
more.
awesome. It
really
it
is.
fascinates me the most when they're not ripped and they just have that much strength that they just...
She looked at me when she said that.
Oh, whatever. I did not. No, but it really is incredible. I mean, they really... It's a lot of discipline that these ninja warriors.
Well, I'm glad our culture is changing to
love
embrace
it.
a certain.
That's it.
You got your basketball players, you got your football players,
Yep.
but to have overall health
Yep.
is something where our culture is starting
Well,
to change.
and and they have to work so hard, and these are everyday people. They all work. They have jobs. They work
Right.
normal. They're not paid money to compete at the Ninja Warrior thing.
Yeah, they're doing it in their free time, their off
that's
time.
It, and
they're building
really,
backyard gyms.
That's it. They're building their own courses.
Yeah.
It's so cool. My kids want to do that so bad. The other day it was really funny and cute. We had over nieces and nephews were over and neighbor kids were over. So there was a bunch of kids and I was bringing out popsicles and I said, "What are you guys doing?" They had like these little kid bike ramps that we had from a long time ago.
Uh-oh.
They had set up all these things, and then you know those old bouncy horses like you sit on.
Oh,
yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
my
we
gosh.
have an old one that's like it's honestly 15 years old. They had that over there, and I said, "What are you guys doing?" And they said, "We're making an obstacle course." And so they literally were
Oh,
timing
my
each other,
gosh.
getting from one point. And
How cute.
on American Ninja Warrior, they have to climb the warp wall. Is the
Yes.
end of it. We're climbing up a slide on our playset and had a bell up there. Ding! You
That's
had to
the
ring
warp
that bell,
wall,
and then
baby.
they
That's
stopped the
the warp
timer.
wall.
So I'm not kidding when I tell you my kids love this stuff. So I think it's really cool, and I encourage anybody that gets the chance to please go to that Pack-a-Sack today.
That is really cool.
And if you go to the LaPorte County Public Library's website, it can tell you what the other Pack-a-Sacks, the other Mondays are. You bring a lunch; it's free. There's no pre-registration or anything, and it's a fun thing to do with your kids, even if you don't attend the obstacle course one today. They have great different topics, and it's a fun way to learn and get the kids out of the house, and it's free. So
I love
think
stuff
this
like
is
that.
so
That's great.
cool.
Yeah.
And your young men in your life, your 3 sons, are just great.
Oh, they're currently
Man,
living
they are
outside.
So
That-
crazy.
I
Yeah.
love that you said this. He literally means living outside.
They live, yeah.
They have a tent. Mm-hmm. He told me this, and I thought he was kind of kidding at first. He said, "No, when school gets out, they set up a tent, and the kids, unless it's storming,
Sure.
they literally stay out in the tent."
That's
They-
awesome.
They've got a back area. They kind of ward it off a little bit. They go in their tent, and that's where they sleep at night. And they come in the morning and do their business, hang out now. And then once the sun starts going down, they go out, chase fireflies, and go back out in the tent.
Isn't that,
That
so,
is so
cool?
cool.
What a
They
great
got that
memory
from you,
for
you
that.
know that.
I think that's fabulous.
I think it's awesome. It's great.
You
learning
know, I
experience.
think my kids are chickens. They would love to do that for a little while, and then they would be paranoid of coyote or something like
Well, they have their wooden sword and their wooden shield.
Yeah, I
Oh
love
my
that.
gosh.
That's so
So-
cute. Isn't that awesome?
Raccoons could attack, possums
Yeah.
could attack,
Yeah, I'm with you.
But yeah, in a month or so, they're just going to be like different children. They're going to be a little more furry
Yes.
and they lose their speech ability. It's weird.
I love it. I think it's a fabulous idea. I think it's fun. And
I think it's awesome,
You know,
too.
exactly what memories are made of and a lot of fun. And again, a great
Does
way.
Dad join him at all?
Sometimes.
I
Mom
do that.
joins them too, though.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
she'll go out there,
That's
yeah.
nice. That's really nice. And
Except on the dad mom part, there's a blow up mattress because
Instead of on the
your
ground.
back,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
boys
yeah,
are on the
okay.
ground. It's like, oh,
This is my healthy mat,
yes,
kids.
yes, of course. Well, I'm
That's
looking
nice.
forward to tomorrow. So
Yes.
the challenge is on, and then of course we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming up.
the
Like you
next
mentioned.
the next 2 weeks, yeah, they're
Just
really
packed.
they're really
Packed,
packed full, which is fun, a great
Mm-hmm.
time. That's why again, every now and then when we get just quiet down, a
Sandra's
down show,
promised
it's
me,
nice.
just so you know,
Uh-oh.
that I'm going to California with my GoPro. When I'm in Laguna,
I think that's
When I'm
fabulous.
in Newport, we're supposed to be hiking and doing all kinds of stuff. You guys have got to set me up because I am going to have a good time. So I know it's going to be my 2 daughters, my wife, and I,
Yeah.
and we're going everywhere.
Hope the camera turns on at the worst possible time for you.
That's just the jealousy of being on vacation.
Let's see what's happening with Rick Federici right. Oh no!
That's funny.
We won't even go. I have some good one-liners, but I'll shut up. But we are going to, like, we're going to do San Diego. We're going to be staying in the Laguna Newport beach area, and we love it. We go there all the time. So, but I mean, this is our 25th anniversary.
Yes.
Norm and I. And what do you guys think about this? I know she's at work, so she can't be listening. We've got a minute or so left. What do you guys think about me surprising my wife and having our vows renewed on the beach?
Oh, I think that's
Oh
really
my
sweet.
God.
That's cool. That's cool.
I think that's
cool.
really sweet.
I think so
I do.
too.
I didn't. Oh, I said it's
Do I have
cool.
to
You know,
do a
in
ring?
that situation, no, you don't. And in that situation, I think it's great. I've always wondered why to renew, like at a big, you're not going to recreate a wedding.
Right, no,
you know?
yeah.
But in that case, that would be really
Could
romantic.
you imagine if she said
man.
no?
Whatever.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like you. I want a guy with a chest.
Oh, how funny.
Well, I hope you get to do that though.
That would be really romantic.
What was that?
Are you going to actually do that? Or
I was thinking about it.
That would be really nice.
I almost want to surprise everybody in my family. Just do it. Say, guys, let's get dressed up, but not
Yeah.
really dressed up. Like
Yeah.
nice shorts and
Just
a
nice,
and a
right.
nice shirt, and then say, you guys come down here, and then be like,
Aw.
and I'd be the hero for the day.
You'd be the
That's
hero
nice.
for the day.
That's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
Maybe
nice.
about an
The
hour.
goat the next day, but the hero that day. Yes.
I can see Mary do it.
I think that's
it.
romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a really
love that
nerd like
stuff.
that. So
That's
I love
pretty
it.
cool.
I
love
think
it to
that's
pieces.
neat.
I got to one up you at some point too.
Okay. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna jump on balls, and then
Yes, tomorrow we are.
I'm going to go practice right now, so I'm going to be hopping
no,
around.
just so everybody knows, they are not blown up. No one can practice.
Jackie and Dwayne and Jenny are
gonna be a good
Going
time.
to be having a good time with us tomorrow. So I hope everybody
And eggplant recipes and everything else.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. I think that'd be
That's right.
great.
That's
Okay.
right. Rock and
Well,
roll.
on behalf of us all at Gerard Media LLC and, of course, the Younger Life Live crew, thanks, everybody, for tuning in today to youtube.com worldwide. Big round of applause for everybody.
Yeah. Happy
Thanks to
Father's
Jackie
Day to
and
everybody,
Sanders.
and
All right.
and hope you have a great week. And
Yep. Get out and enjoy the heat, but be cautious.
Yeah.
be cautious. Yeah, it's just getting hotter and hotter, man. So.
It's getting rickier and rickier. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow,
I'm Rick
this-
Federici.
I'm Mary Anthony. Thanks.